Mariam. RP Mariam from the University of Ghana, Rotaract. Are you there? Okay, if RP Mariam is not there, CP Jima, are you there?
Yes, please, I'm here.
All right, could you please give us the opening prayer?
Okay. Should it be opening prayer or road track prayer song? Just opening prayer.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Or you want to sing the road track prayer
pray.
song?
Yeah. Oh, let's pray. Let's pray. Okay. Let's close our eyes. Father in heaven, we thank you for this afternoon. We thank you for this gathering. We pray that whatever discussion that is going to go on today will be to your glory and the betterment of our communities and the society at large. Father, we pray that you order our thoughts, order our utterances, and bring to thanksgiving. Amen.
Amen. Thank you very much, CP. All right.
You're welcome.
If you have a drink with you, could you open your drinks, lift your glasses, bottles, and drink with me a toast to the Republic of Benin, Republic of Togo, Republic of Niger, and the Republic of Ghana.
All those countries.
Republic of Ghana.
Thank you very much, fellow Rotarians. Next on our list, we want to do the 4-way tests of the things we think, say, or do, and want to invite RPFA. RPFA is of the University of Mines and Technology, and we want to invite you to take us through the 4-way test.
The 4-way test of the things we say, or the things we think, say, and do. Sorry. Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? Thank you.
Thank you, Rotaractor FA. We would like to also invite RP Ohiniwa of Accra East to give us the object of Rotary.
All right, thank you very much for that. So the objects of Rotary is to encourage and foster the ideal of service as a basis of worthy enterprise, and in particular, to encourage and foster, 1, the development of acquaintance as an opportunity for service, 2, high ethical standards in business and profession, the recognition of the worthiness of all useful occupations, and the dignifying of each Rotarian's occupation as an opportunity to serve society. 3, the application of the ideal of service in each Rotarian's personal, business, and community life. 4, the advancement of international understanding, goodwill, and peace through a world fellowship of business and professional persons united in the ideal of service. The objects of Rotary. Thank you.
Thank you very much. At this juncture, I'd like to play us a song, before we continue. Is that okay? All right, here we go. Thank you all for your patience. Even though the sound was not too good, I'm sure you enjoyed the song. At this juncture, I'd like to welcome our own DG LIMA. Hello. Bonsoir or bonjour. Okay, so we want to introduce
Bonjour,
our
cher
special.
ami. Je suis là.
Merci beaucoup.
DG, bien vouloir te renommer en DG. Tu es encore nommé DGE. C'est une amende. The DG is still bearing DGE. It means that she has to pay a fine. And Rotarian Alpha Abbey will set the amount of the fine in conjunction with PPLE. So the two PPs, la DG est encore DGE.
All right, sir.
La DG est encore DGE. Donc, il faut se renommer. Sinon, il y a une amende que la DG va payer.
PPLE, kindly take note. Make your fines ready, sir.
We can't find our DG, so we will request that she makes a generous donation.
No, in fact, you are donating on behalf of our district governor, so you are paying the fine. I can't find my DG.
It's okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, is PP Roma here?
Merci beaucoup. Merci beaucoup.
PP Roma, we want you to please do the introduction of our special guest. PP Roma is the Vice Chair of Young New Generations in Ghana. PP Roma. Okay. All right, I don't see PP Roma here, but I see, oh, AG Mause, you are here. You're welcome. Could you unmic yourself? All right, PP Mause may not be available. PP Adonis, could you help us with the introduction?
Yeah, I think that, what do you have next after introduction, please?
Welcome address by the District Young Generation Chair, PP
Myself.
Adonis, that's you.
So I'll do both. I'll do both then. That's what I meant to say. I'll do both.
That's fine.
Bonsoir à tout le monde. Good afternoon, everyone. Because we are in Ghana and there's interpretation, I will be speaking in English, and the interpretation will be provided for especially our DG Rufine. So I will begin by recognizing the presence of DG Rufine Lima QUENUM, governor of our district, who's the highest person in terms of protocol present in this meeting. And I want us to do a clap or electronic clap for our DG who's in attendance. Secondly, I have AG Mause, I was told, is in attendance, if I'm not mistaken. AG Mause is one of the assistant governors for Ghana. And of course, we have the assistant district secretary, Rotarian Mary Dominique Anoma, who's in attendance. We equally have the vice chair for Rotaract, as far as the district is concerned. I'm in charge. I'm the chair for Rotaract Interact Young Generations included for the district. But my vice chair for Rotaract in Ghana is PP Ellie Evans, that I want us to recognize, who's our able chair for the day. And we also have the vice chair for Interact, that is PP Alpha Abbey, who is also in attendance, who will be playing a role as well. We were supposed to have our vice chair for Young Generation for Ghana, but PP Roma is bereaved and really very busy with a funeral, and I believe that is the reason that she's not able to really connect on time, but she's planned everything all the way with us. Of course, we have our own DRD for Ghana, Huda Ibrahim, who will give us a word very soon. As far as my statement is concerned, I want to say that it is with great pleasure that I have the opportunity of having a coordination of the official visit of our governor, Rufine Lima QUENUM, to Rotaractors and Interactors of Ghana. And the COVID-19 is not only an unfortunate situation, it's also an opportunity for us to connect, because generally you will have a chair of a committee, a district committee, who will sit in his country and will all just leave everything to the country vice chairs. And now I had the opportunity to be on deck with all the vice chairs of country. young generations, Rotaract, Interact, and alumni. And I want to believe that we have the opportunity also to have the district governor address the young generations, the future leaders of Rotary who are Interactors and Rotaractors. And I want to thank especially the DRD, Huda Ibrahim, who has mobilized all her fellow presidents and Rotaract leaders to really provide this kind of support to the agenda of district to make it Rotaract and Interactors stronger and vibrant entities that will promote the growth of Rotary. On this note, I want to thank you for all attending. I recognize all the Rotaractors and Interactors presidents here present, and all the national coordination executives and all Rotaractors in attendance. And a special thank to a Rotarian, Sue Augustet, who's the interpreter, who's providing simultaneous interpretation from French into English and from English to French. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, CP. I also want to acknowledge the presence of our own CP Alpha, Rotarian Alpha. He is the chair for Interact. Is that correct?
Exactly.
He's also
vice chair for Interact, because the chair is the district and the vice chair for all the countries. Each country has a vice chair. Yes.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much once again. At this point, we want to invite DDRD Huda to give us a very short address.
Thank you very much, PP Eli. Good evening to you all. I'd like to first of all apologize for my inability to share my video due to a change of device about a moment ago. DJ Rufine, AGs on the call, Rotarians, Rotaractors, and guests. As partners in service, it's very important that we see every opportunity to work together in order to achieve the goals of Rotary International and District 9102. The decision to actually organize this forum, where we have the district governor, DJ Rufine, engage firsthand with Rotaractors in Ghana, is one of the key ways of affirming our commitment to each other and strengthening the bond that has brought us this far. We at the Rotary Ghana National Office are very, very grateful to the district governor for accepting this. Now, taking full advantage of the opportunities that have come with the new status of Rotaract and finding ways of addressing its challenges as well will require the active involvement of Rotarians, especially sponsor clubs. Your guidance and experience will be very, very important in helping us to navigate this new path successfully. But I do hope that this meeting will form a catalyst for better collaboration between Rotary, Rotaract, and Interact this Rotary year. Thank you all very much.
Thank you, DDRD Huda. I want to say that this session is being interpreted, so if you are here and you are French speaking, please go down to the interpretation and choose French so you can hear the French version of whatever is going on. If you are English speaking, the DG is going to address us in French, so remain in this room and you would hear her both in English and in French, or you switch to English to listen to English only. Thank you very much. Well, at this juncture, I would like to invite again PP Adonis to introduce the district governor.
Good afternoon once again. I believe I was introduced already as the young or new generation chair for the district, and I have the pleasure to read the profile of our boss, if I may call it. She doesn't like the word boss, but she's our senior, the most senior Rotarian in District 9102, and our mother and grandmother. So the biography of our district governor for the year 21-22, Rufine Lima QUENUM, reads: as civil status, she's married and a mother of 4 children and grandmother of 4 grandchildren. Education-wise, she had her university education in law and political science at the National University of Benin. and then she obtained her diploma in tax administration at the Professional Administration Training Center, which became the National School of Administration. So she's a full administrator by training. Governor Rufine also received various specific trainings in accounting for bankers, assets and savings management, urban management, tax auditing, investigations, and the fight against money laundering. Professional life, she spent 30 years of her professional career as the General Director of Tax and Internal Revenue of Benin and held high positions as head of the department and director. She worked her way up and reached the rank of tax administrator of exceptional class. For her good and loyal services to the nation, Rotarian Rufine was declared Knight of the Order of Benin. On retirement since January 2013, she works as a tax consultant and advisor. Her Rotary life is a very rich one. Inducted into the Rotary Club of Cotonou Marina in October 2000, under the classification of finance and taxation, she has held several positions of responsibility at her club level, District 9100 and District 9102. At her club level, she has assumed the following main positions. In 201-202, she was Assistant Secretary of Rotary Club of Cotonou Marina. 202-203, she was Sergeant at Arms of the same club. 204-205, Secretary of the club. 209-210, she was Friend of Rotary Club of Cotonou Marina. Since 2010, she's been an advisor and training officer within her club. At the level of District 9100 and 9102, she was coordinator of Rotaract in Benin, that's Rotarian Eliminating Malaria Rotary Action Group. She was assistant governor to Governor Salifu Buraima in 2001, 2011, 2012, chairwoman of the organizing committee of RILA of District 9100 in Cotonou in 2011, chairwoman of the Gala Catering Subcommittee for the organizing committee of the 2012 DTAC in Cotonou. She was again assistant governor to Governor Theodore Diop. She was assistant to Governor Theodore Diop in 2012-2013 and chairwoman of the district annual gift committee. She was assistant to Governor Winfred Ayi Mensah, the first governor of District 9102, 2013-2014. In 2014-2015, she was a public interest action committee, the public service, public interest service action committee chairwoman. 2017-2019, she was a Rotary Scholarship Coordinator and Assistant District Trainer. 2018, she was West African Project Fair Cotonou 2018 committee member. 2019-2020, she was District Governor-elect. Of 2019-2020, she was District Governor nominee of the 9102 and chairperson of the Benin National Training Committee. 2020-2021, she was District Governor-elect, chairperson of the District Membership Committee. In terms of participation in the Rotary event, it's just a wonderful thing you can see here. She was in September 2019, Codifam, that's District Governor-elect for Francophones in Lyon, France. 2019, Zone 22 District Governor-elect training seminar in Sharm el-Sheikh, the District Governor-elect and Governor nominee training seminar in Sharm el-Sheikh, Egypt. December 2020, she was at the training of Governor-elect Zone 22 in Kampala, Uganda. February 2021, she was attended the training of governors-elect at the International Assembly of the Rotary International, that is online. In terms of DTAC attendance, she has regular participation to about 20 district training assembly conference. The first one in 2001 in Ouagadougou, Burkina Faso, District 9100 then, and the most recent online in Accra, 2021. Participation in Zone Institutes, Marrakesh 2014, Zone 20 A and B Institute, Accra 2016, Zone 20 A Institute, Lagos 2018, Zone 20 A Institute, Sharm el-Sheikh first Zone 22 Full Africa Institute, Kampala 2020 second Zone 22 Institute. Now the big one, Rotary International Convention participation, 14 Rotary Conventions, C205 in Chicago, USA, and the most recent one online in Taiwan. In terms of award, she's a PHF Polarity Fellow, multiple Polarity Fellow since 2004, major donor and benefactor of Rotary Foundation since 2013, and a member of Paul Harris Society. Her hobbies include traveling. She's in Ghana now, so she loves traveling, of course, reading, movies, watching movies, music, ballet, and traditional dance. I want to say something before she takes the floor. In 2009-2010, the DG was president of her club, and the theme of the year was the future of Rotary is in our hand. And for someone who believes in the future of Rotary that we are, as young generation, Rotaractors and Interactors, is the best governor we can have for this year. I introduce to you our DG, Rufine. Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome, DG.
Bonsoir à tous.
Bonsoir.
J'espère que je me fais entendre.
On t'entend parfaitement en anglais. J'ai vérifié, on t'entend parfaitement.
Yes, we can hear you.
D'accord. J'ai la parole.
Oui, déjà.
Bonsoir aux amis, assistants gouverneurs qui sont sur le forum. Bonsoir à tous les amis rotariens. Bonsoir aux partenaires des clubs Rotaract. Bonsoir aux filleuls des clubs Interact. Je suis au Ghana avec vous, mais je ne peux pas vous voir. Je ne peux pas vous voir, je ne peux pas vous serrer dans mes bras en tant que votre mère. C'est dommage. Mais je préfère que ce soit comme ça. Et je vous dis, faites attention à vous. Prenez soin de vous. La pandémie que nous connaissons n'est pas près de reculer. Et après cette pandémie, le monde ne sera plus jamais comme avant. Je le dis et je le dis au nom du Rotary international. Chers amis et partenaires des jeunes générations, nous avons besoin de vous. Nous avons besoin de vous parce que vous êtes le vivier du Rotary international. Nous avons besoin de vous parce que le Rotary international veut profiter de votre idéalisme pour nous faire vivre de meilleurs moments. Le président du Rotary international pour l'année 2021-2022 nous demande de servir pour changer des vies. Servir pour changer des vies n'a pas que rapport à l'action. Pour servir et changer des vies, il faut être nombreux. Donc, il faut développer l'effectif. C'est pour ça. Toutes les procédures ont été enclenchées pour que les clubs Rotaract deviennent effectivement des membres à part entière du Rotary international. Des obligations vous sont assignées chaque année pour aboutir à cela. Signalez-vous sur mon Rotary. Activez vos comptes sur mon Rotary. Et surtout, formez-vous pour la réalisation de cette approche. Je tiens à vous présenter toutes mes félicitations pour l'adaptation que vous avez permis à nos clubs de survivre à la pandémie du coronavirus. Il y a quelques années, très peu de clubs se réunissaient en ligne. Aujourd'hui, c'est chose faite et même à l'international, nous connaissons des réunions hybrides. C'est grâce à vous, jeunes. Reconnaissons-le, c'est grâce à vous. Et je vous remercie pour cela. Alors, prenez soin de vous, formez-vous aux idéaux du Rotary pour que l'approche flexible que nous abordons soit chose faite. Le président Sheka Meta nous a demandé de faire la campagne Each One, Bring One. Chez les jeunes, c'est peut-être Each One, Bring 20. Parce que les effectifs croissent plus facilement dans vos rangs. Et c'est la jeunesse qui permet ça. Entre autres actions, le président Shekamita nous a demandé d'organiser des journées du service Rotary. Chers amis des clubs Rotaract et Interact, ces journées ne vont pas s'organiser sans vous. Ce sont des journées interclubs, des journées qui peuvent nous permettre de nous faire connaître et de nous faire reconnaître dans nos communautés. Ça ne se fera pas sans vous. Impliquez-vous dans les actions de vos clubs parrains. Impliquez-vous dans les événements qui se passent autour de vous et vous verrez au Rotary, tout est bon. Tout est bon à prendre et tout y est pour vous accueillir. Tout en vous souhaitant une bonne année rotarienne, je vous demande de vivre la passion du Rotary. Vivez la passion du Rotary. J'ai une conviction certaine que le traducteur a évoqué tout à l'heure. J'ai été président de mon club au cours de l'année 2009-2010. Et cette année-là, le thème du Rotary international, c'était « L'avenir du Rotary est entre vos mains ». Et c'est ça que je vous répète aujourd'hui. Chère jeune génération, l'avenir du Rotary est entre vos mains. Saisissez la perche qui vous est tendue, travaillez à cela parce que nous devons être nombreux pour faire tourner la roue du Rotary. Pour servir et changer de vie, nous devons accroître nos effectifs. Et vous avec. Merci à vous.
Thank you very much, DG. We very much appreciate your presence tonight, and we appreciate your challenge to us. I'm sure all Rotaractors here present are going to do their best to bring 20 people each. I will personally give a present to the highest member anyone here brings. All right, so I'm sure DRRD Huda is listening. At the end of the Rotary year, let me know who has the highest number of invited Rotaracted, okay? Rotaractors. Thank you very much. Now, I would like to open the floor for questions and answers. If there are any questions, I observed that there were questions coming in earlier. Hands were raised, so if you have any question to ask, just raise your hands. We'll invite you and then you answer.
Dear Rotaractors, why are you muted? Why is nobody taking the floor? Your governor is here for you and with you. DRD, Uda, have you made them all shy? Have you told them anything bad about the DG? Yeah, DRD wants to take the floor. PPA, Ellie, go ahead and handle.
Okay, go ahead.
DRD,
Thank
yes.
you very much, PP Ellie. So my question is related to the new status of Rotaract. Based on the changes that have been implemented by RI, the Rotaract is now a membership type of Rotary. So I'd like to ask, does the Rotary District Office have any plans of amending their Rotary District bylaws to accommodate some of these new changes and the fact that we are now a membership type and not a program of Rotary? Thank you.
Je réponds au fur et à mesure.
PPLE, does the DG take all?
You may please answer since there are no hands up yet.
Certainement que le district va améliorer les tests pour tenir compte de cette réalité. Mais bien évidemment, nous suivrons le rythme que nous impose le Rotary international. Il y a des obligations annuelles, nous les suivons et au final, nous ferons le nécessaire pour changer les tests en faveur des jeunes générations.
Thank you. I think PP Jima, your hand is up. You may please go ahead and ask your question.
Thank you very much. My question is, I want to find out, we are talking about bringing in more members. Now, after Rotaract, some would want to join Rotary. I want to find out if there is any the Rotaractors who immediately want to join Rotary to continue the service, because it gets to a point when you don't see most of the Rotaractors, transit to Rotary. So I want to find out if there is any plan that the district is putting in place or putting ahead for us to get more Rotaractors moved to Rotary. Thank you.
Merci, CP Jima. J'ai dit tout à l'heure que le district suivra le rythme du Rotary international. Et c'est une réalité que pour les jeunes générations, passer du Rotaract au Rotary pose certains problèmes. Des problèmes qui ne sont pas liés à leur statut du Rotaract, mais des problèmes qui sont liés à leur vie. C'est en ce moment, quand ils partent du Rotaract, c'est en ce moment qu'ils doivent entrer dans la vie professionnelle. Dans le même temps, ils sont en train de construire leur vie familiale. Nous devons leur laisser le temps de faire tout ça et de bien réagir à tout cela. Cependant, même quand ils sortent du Rotaract, il ne faudrait pas qu'ils s'éloignent des choses du Rotary. C'est pour ça qu'on souhaite qu'ils rejoignent les rangs des clubs Rotary. Évidemment, le Rotary international n'a rien prévu pour eux et quand ils passent du statut de Rotaract au Rotary, mais il est demandé au club d'aménager des conditions plus flexibles pour eux. Et chaque club, à travers son règlement intérieur, peut le faire.
Okay, RP Ohinewa, your hand is up.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you, DG, for the inspiring message to us. I basically would like to find out whether there are plans by the district to conduct some sort of a survey to have the perspective of Rotaractors on what they think of the relationship with the Rotarians are. I want to find out if there's any plan of the sort. Thank you.
Okay, but I want to ask RP Ohinewa what she means. Have you made any observations that you wish that we know of, which you think we should do something about?
So I am actually asking this because I think the just ended Rotary year, which is the 2020-2021 Rotary year, didn't see much involvement of Rotaractors at the district level. And to the extent that there were some external people who felt that even at the Rotary convention, Rotaractors' involvement was very minimal. So I basically would like to find out from the DG that looking at the status of Rotaract from RI perspective, are there plans to actually gauge the perceptions Rotaractors have when it comes to the level of relationship Rotary clubs have with them? Thank you. That's why I'm asking that question.
Okay, thank you. Your question is clear. I think the DG is back here, so would allow her to address your question.
DG, tu es là? Ton micro est fermé.
She's muted.
It's okay now.
Sur la dernière question, je n'ai entendu que les derniers mots. Parce que j'ai été déconnecté.
Ok. Je vais prendre la question en français pour que l'interprète reprenne ça en anglais. So my Rotarian friend, Oga, I will repeat the question in
Okay,
French.
RP, please go over your question again.
Or you want us to take it? You want her to take it again?
And
okay.
Indicate why you are asking that question. That's very important
good.
for her.
Let's do it that way. Okay. Yeah, c'est bon.
All right, thank you very much, DG, once again. Thank you for the inspiring message you have shared with us. My name is RP Ohiniwa of the Rotary Club of Accra East. I would like to find out from you whether there are plans by the district to gauge the level of perception or satisfaction that Rotaractors have when it comes to their relationship with Rotary clubs or Rotarians. Now, I'm asking this because the just ended Rotary year, which is the 2020-2021 Rotary year, saw or witnessed very minimal engagement, especially at the district level. So are there plans to conduct some level of a survey to better inform in the implementation of initiatives? Thank you.
The question is not complete. RP or anyone, you said something about the convention and even from an international perspective and all that. And you finish that as well, so that the DG can get a full picture.
Okay, so I mentioned that at the just ended Rotary year, the 2020-2021 Rotary year, there was very minimal engagement to the extent that at the district Rotary convention, there was an indication that the Rotaractors were not much involved. So that's why I'm asking. Also, regarding the RI International, I'm talking about the status. So the status where we are, the elevation, it's no more. It's no more a program. It's a membership type. So, are there plans to conduct any survey regarding that for the district? I hope this gives clarity, please.
Basically, what you are asking is if the district governor is doing a survey to measure your engagement in Rotary activities in the district. Is that correct? with reference to the fact that last year, not so much, in your opinion, not so much engagement was done with the Rotaractors. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Merci, chers amis et partenaires. Nous ne sommes pas encore à 100% de l'implication des Rotaractiens. Le Rotary international a prévu des phases. Et au point où nous en sommes, il est par exemple demandé au club Rotaract de signaler leur effectif au moins à 20% sur mon Rotary. C'est cette obligation qui est actuelle. Est-ce que cela se fait aujourd'hui dans les clubs? Donc, nous sommes encore à 20%. Nous ne sommes pas encore à 100%. Mais l'évaluation se fait sur mon Rotary. Et vous pouvez consulter aussi. Pour ceux qui ont la main, pour consulter les rapports effectifs, vous verrez en pourcentage pour chaque club Rotaract le nombre de membres qu'ils ont signalé sur mon Rotary, en pourcentage. Donc, l'évaluation se fait au niveau du Rotary international et au niveau du district aussi. Et je peux vous dire que c'est encourageant. Nous y arriverons. Quant à l'implication, la non-implication des amis du Rotaract à la dernière convention qui aurait dû avoir lieu à Taïwan s'est passée en ligne. Et l'inscription était ouverte aux Rotariens et aux Rotaractiens. Pourquoi ils ne se sont pas impliqués? Je lui retourne un peu la question sur ce plan. Sinon, si le Rotary international demande de procéder par phase, c'est ce que j'ai dit avant, il faut aussi qu'on vous laisse vivre votre vie d'humain, votre vie de jeune. On ne peut pas tout vous coller à la fois. C'est juste pour ça. Mais si vous voulez aller à un rythme plus rapide, bien sûr que ça peut se faire. Merci, cher ami.
Thank you, DG. Thank you, DG. Okay, Rotaractor Priscus, you have a question? Please go ahead and mute yourself and ask.
Thank you very much. DG, we are grateful for your time with us too. My question also borders on transition, but a little broader, connecting to Interact. For a fact, I don't too well know the current educational system with people in high school, if I should say so, in Benin, in Togo, or in Niger, but I know what it is now in Ghana. Now, this is the situation we are facing. We have a lot of people going to secondary school or senior high schools now, which eventually should mean that we are having a lot of people who are potential members of Interact. However, the challenge is we are having a straightforward discrepancy in how the students even go to school and their stability. So for some who go to school, especially, and this question is especially for those in the government schools, government-sponsored schools. Now, there are some badges that go that have the executives of the Interact clubs, and when their first years or others are coming, they leave school. So there is a lot of instability in their curriculum and their schedules on campus. I want to know from DG if there are plans to really maybe if there are plans to maybe realign how Interactors are are meeting and how they're also conducting their activities to ensure that the numbers going to senior high schools in Ghana really reflect in Interact also growing its own membership. Because if we are growing Rotary through Rotaract, then I'm sure we might as well be growing Rotaract through Interact. So what is the plan by the district office to realign activities of Interactors, especially in Ghana, to ensure that the differences in their schedules now do not affect their membership moving forward? Thank you.
Lui-même, il a répondu à la question. Oui. Il a presque répondu lui-même à la question. Comme on dit chez nous, c'est le terrain qui commande. Et nous devons exploiter ces opportunités aussi. C'est bon, je vous retourne le micro.
Okay, thank you, DG. Retractor Priscus, if you have further questions, you can ask again. But I want to remind all of you to look in the chat column. The attendance register is there. Please click on it and fill it out. It will help us organize subsequent meetings better. So please go to the attendance column and fill the form there. Any more questions, please, for DG? Retractor DRRD Huda, you have the floor.
Thank you very much. So I have two questions, but I'd like to express my appreciation to the DG for answering all our questions so far and giving us more info about the direction and the work that the district office is doing towards improving Retract and Interact in the district. And my first question is, from the next Rich year, as part of the elevation and the changes that have come, Retract clubs will be able to apply directly for grants from RI without the need to partner with a Rotary club. So I'd like to ask if this provision also affects district designated funds. Would we be able to apply for it directly, or we still need to partner Rotary clubs to get access to the funds? My second question is with respect to Rotaractors transitioning to Rotary. So currently, I think the percentage is around 45%, and RI is encouraging us to increase that percentage. Some Rotary clubs have implemented measures towards making the transition easier for Rotaractors, and also have come up with ways to just engage more Rotaractors. I'd like to ask if this conversation is happening at the district level. Is there something going on up there that the DG is doing to get more Rotary clubs to get on board and find ways of getting more Rotaractors to join them? Thank you.
Je n'ai pas très bien compris la dernière phase de la question. Elle parle de subventions ou d'effectifs Rotaract. Oui. Bien sûr, le Rotary international l'a recommandé. Même si au niveau international, il n'y a pas une conduite normalisée. Je sais que les jeunes auraient souhaité qu'en accédant au Rotary Club, ils puissent être dispensés des per capita, appelons les choses par leur nom. Mais le Rotary international n'est pas allé dans ce sens. Quand on devient membre, on est membre à part entière. Et c'est justement ça qui ralentit l'adhésion.
DG, je peux contribuer à la question si tu permets.
Oui, oui.
Okay. I want to say something about facilitating the migration from, or transition, sorry, from Rotaract to Rotary. It's true that Rotary International has not made a clear provision of exempting, like the DG said, Rotaractors new become Rotarians from paying annual dues. Nevertheless, there's a tacit encouragement and to clubs, Rotary clubs, to facilitate that process. It could be by reducing slightly the rates of dues, or something to facilitate the process, or even giving a reduction the first year and then full payments or the second year, just especially for those who combine, have double membership for a certain period between Rotaract and Rotary. But then if we want to be Rotarian and become Rotarian, let's also show that we are worth, the choice and to join Rotary, and it will bring added value.
Okay, thank you very much, CP, for that input. Are there any other questions? Let me check. All right, I see no hands up. I just want to remind you once again to put in your sign the attendance book so that we can have attendance. It's in the chat column. I think someone here is sending a message and says, sorry, Chair, for the strange reasons, my interpretation isn't working again. Okay, all right. Okay. So Dr. Huda, you have the floor again. I think that should be our last question since we are running out of time. If you have any other questions, please type them in the chat column and then we will put them together and the DG will answer them. Thank you.
And thank you very much, PP Ali. So this is not a question, but it's just a situation, a problem.
DRD, we are not getting you.
Yeah.
That's ongoing, that's kind of, sorry, please. I had some network interruption. So yes, okay, yes, sorry. I was saying that this is not a question, but this is a problem that is currently ongoing, and I'd like to bring it to the attention of the DG so that she could speak to Rotary clubs as she's going on her visits about it. And a key part of having a sponsor Rotary club is so that they support us when it comes to training. If we want to see more Rotaractors join Rotary, then training is very, very key. It's a key component of nurturing them and getting Rotaractors ready for Rotary. But we are in a situation where a lot of sponsor clubs find it difficult to support their PEs, their secretary-elects, and their treasurer-elects when it comes to attending DTAC, the annual district training that takes place. You find very few Ghanaian Rotaractors who go there. Some have to pay themselves. I don't have a problem with that. But then there are situations where Rotaractors can't pay and their sponsor clubs do not come in to help them make the cost easier. So again, like I said, it's not a question. I'm just bringing it to attention of DG so that as she's going on her visits, it's one of the things that she speaks to the Rotarians about. They should kindly, please take this serious. We appreciate the work you're doing already, but then please try and do more to train more Rotaractors. It's very, very important.
Okay, dear Huda, thank you very much. I don't know, but let me pick this last one. Priscus, you have your hand up again. I guess your question wasn't. Go ahead, and then DG will ask you.
Sure. So mine is actually not a question too. I just want to, I think, reemphasize a point that JRD Huda mentioned earlier. And the response from DG is fine and it's clear that RI doesn't have a clear-cut means of ensuring this transition, but rather encouraging the Rotary clubs with their own mechanisms to ensure that there is transition. What I'm seeing now, and I'm realizing, is that there are some Rotary clubs that are still focusing on bringing in new members, like people who are outside the Rotary, Rotaract, more or less, circles, and losing sight of materials that they would have even in Rotary, Rotaract clubs closer to them. I only want to ask that DG looks as that also as a means of growing the membership of Rotary, which eventually boil down to a year of being a president, that is the future, being in the hands of Rotarians, that yes, indeed, that could be an option. And maybe together with the vice chairs, put out a modality so that Rotaractors know that once I qualify to this, I can join a Rotary club. And if there is any hindrance, they can report to district office, because currently I doubt if there's also a clear-cut means to maybe let the DG know that I want to join a Rotary club, but how for whatsoever reasons, the Rotary club isn't giving me the chance to. I just want to add that DG should look at that as well. Thank you.
Thank you very much. DG, do you have any comment, please?
Oui. Merci. Je crois que c'est DRD qui a posé le problème. Les Rotary Clubs qui ont parrainé des clubs Rotaract ont toujours des obligations. Des obligations envers leur club Rotaract, même si nous sommes devenus partenaires. Des obligations en ce sens que les clubs Rotary ont l'obligation de soutenir la formation dans les clubs Rotaract. Cette obligation ne leur a pas été enlevée, du moins pas encore. Peut-être que certains clubs veulent aller plus vite en laissant la main libre au club Rotaract, mais je pense plutôt que c'est la situation de pandémie que nous vivons qui fait que les clubs rotariens reculent un peu trop vite. Il faut reconnaître que dans les clubs Rotary, aujourd'hui, il y a des problèmes financiers à cause de la pandémie. Je mets cela sur le compte de la pandémie. Mais l'obligation de participer à la formation des clubs Rotaract, participer matériellement et participer financièrement, cette obligation n'a pas encore été enlevée au club Rotary. Et elle est toujours inscrite dans le manuel des clubs Rotaract. Je vous retourne le micro. J'en prends acte et j'en parle pendant mes visites pour que les clubs s'occupent des jeunes générations. Je vais encore mettre plus l'accent dessus. Merci.
Thank you very much, DG Rufine. There's a quick question here from someone who says his connection is not too good. His or her connection is not too good. But the person says Interact clubs have been neglected in a way. And then they also say, so can their Rotary clubs be active in engaging not a lot more, because some values are being lost. So, okay, so the person's concern is that,
assets, yeah.
Pardon?
Some valuable assets, people, material, talent, potential talent is being lost because we are not attending to them. That's basically.
Yeah. Thank you. DG, do you have anything to say about that, please?
Nos interactions.
Si nous les perdons, c'est un peu dommage parce que la transition n'est pas encore arrivée au niveau des clubs Rotaract. Et pour l'encadrement des clubs Interact, j'allais dire, pour l'encadrement des clubs Interact, nous devons faire un peu plus attention. Ça ne peut pas être aussi rapide. Nous ne devons pas les abandonner. Aussi, le Rotary international a instruit les districts, chaque district, d'adopter un règlement de politique de protection des jeunes. Et c'est ce que nous faisons en ce moment. le district 9102 a fait adopter un règlement au cours de la dernière conférence de district. Donc, pour les clubs Interact, ça ne peut pas être aussi rapide que pour les clubs Rotaract, parce qu'ils sont plus jeunes, ils sont mineurs, il faut faire attention. Mais nous ne les abandonnons pas.
Thank you, DG. We are very grateful for your time and for fellowshipping with us and giving us your talk. Even though we've not been able to meet physically so we can hug you, as a mother, I'm sure you can hug us virtually through this medium. Okay. I have one.
Je vous envoie des bisous.
Thank you.
À tous. Je vous aime, les jeunes générations.
Okay. I have one quick comment before we continue. It's about Rotarian Rotaractor Buddha's comments. I think that Rotaractors can also do better because some clubs also feel that they only see you when you are in need. It's only when you need us to sponsor your project or you need us to sponsor you to attend DTC that we see you. But when we have programs, okay, we don't even see you at our club meetings often. We don't see you at our projects often and so on. You show up when you are in need. So if you can try as much as possible to visit your sponsor clubs more often and take part in the activities. In fact, if you take part in your sponsor club or any Rotary club's activity in your numbers, you could actually also put that on your the Rotary Club Central, okay, and the project, what's it called? Project showcase.
Rotary showcase.
Showcase that you have been involved with so and so Rotary Club in so and so activities. So I'd like to encourage you all to also visit other Rotary clubs more. Look out for the activities, talk to them, join them, and then we will all, you know, engage each other more. CP, do you have anything to add? CP Adonis?
I think that you have really introduced the key issue here. It's the issue of partnership, and our role, from my perspective as district chair for Young Generation, which is facilitating Rotaractors and Interactors and involvement in Rotary activities, but also having Rotary clubs opening their hand, you know, to welcoming the Rotaractors, because you see, it's a two-way affair. Our role with the vice chairs in every country, in the vice chairs, PPLE, PP Roma, PP Alpha, PP Jerry, and in the various countries, the other three countries, is making sure that we facilitate the communication between Rotary and Rotaract. For instance, what is the role of a club, Rotary club, Young Generations or committee, New Generations committee? Is it just appointing the latest member who has joined or the former Rotaractors who has joined as chair of that committee and just going to sleep, or making it an effective way of monitoring and facilitating the mentorship process between Rotary and Rotaract, and then Interact? Because as someone said, Interactors are a lot more neglected than even Rotaractors. If Rotaractors have to complain twice, I think Interactors may have to complain 10 or 100 times. So we need to make sure that we play it as a partnership, a real partnership. Let the Rotary clubs open their arms, but also the Rotaract clubs and Interact clubs taking the opportunity of being real partners and not people who are asking, always on the asking side, but also providing the talents to the sponsored clubs. Like you said, engaging the Rotary clubs in the meetings, in providing even speakers for certain issues that are, some Rotary clubs are of a certain age. What is IT? What is the new development in the looking at this pandemic? Probably, as DG said, Rotaractors may be the key players in, you know, having that transition of Rotary clubs to being very vibrant in terms of technology. So it's not seeing ourselves only, Rotaractors seeing themselves as only those who can receive, but what they can provide. But that would depend on how open arms they see from the Rotary Club. So it's our role as a district new generations Rotaract Interact committee to provide that facilitation. That's what I meant to say.
Thank you very much, Rotarian Adonis. Thank you very much. Now I'd like to invite RP Dennis of the Rotaract Club of Ring Road Central. But before he takes the floor, I would like to really thank Kingsley, Rotaractor Kingsley, who traveled 4 hours to come and meet the DG physically, only to get to Accra and be told that it's going to be virtual. We apologize. The information went out about 5 days ago, but I don't know how come you didn't see it. But yes, you are already in Accra, and I want to say congratulations. You've done very well. You say it's all part of service, and that's very good of you. Thank you. Rotaractor Dennis, are you available?
Yes, please, I'm available, PPLA.
All right, please go ahead and give a vote of thanks.
All right. Thank you very, very much, DG Rufine, for such a very insightful presentation, I would say. On behalf of all Rotaractors from the district from Ghana, we'd like to express our immense pleasure to you for taking time out of your valuable schedule to give us this input while we try to steer our way forward to Rotary. Can you hear me? Can you hear me very clear now?
Yes, it's better.
Yes. Thank you very much. So I'll start again. Thank you very, very much, DG Rufine, for taking time out of your valuable schedule to give us this input and try to help us steer our way forward to our transition into Rotary and as Rotaractors. We also thank you for highlighting our directions as we take this new status in Rotary levels. All Rotaractors in Ghana would like to share our heartfelt thanks to you and hope that your stay in Ghana continues to be a successful one. With our little French, we'd say merci beaucoup and thank you once again for helping us serve to change lives. Thank you very much, DG.
Je vous remercie également. Nous sommes ensemble. Prenez soin de vous.
Thank you very much. At this juncture, I would like to play as a very short track, My Grandfather's Clock, after which the program will continue and end. All right, thank you very much. All right, so closing remarks. PP Adonis, DG Rufine, and all participants. I would like to acknowledge the presence of some Rotarians here, Rotarian Notcher from Accra Spintex, RP Jonas from Accra Spintex. I see PP Gary Van Dyke, and a few other Rotarians. Please, you can unmute yourself, and if you have anything to say, this is just closing remarks, and we'll take closing remarks for 3 minutes, and then we'll close the session. Thank you. We'll do attendance before we close.
PP Eli, permit me to introduce our Vice Chair for New Generations in Ghana, that's PP Roma Puni. I know she's been very busy this week due to a bereavement and a funeral organization. I just want to hear at least 30 seconds, let her have voice, because she's the one who has the responsibility of working with PP Eli, Rotaract, PP Alpha Bay, Interact, PP Jerry Van Dyke alumni, and of course she's also responsible for youth exchange, friendship exchange. That is the answer to the question by the assistant D. Rashid. Of course, the new generation has Rotaract, Interact, RILA, youth exchange, and friendship exchange, and alumni. And PP Roma, as the new generation vice chair for Ghana, has also the specific jurisdiction of friendship exchange and youth exchange. That's by the way. PP Roma, are you with us? Welcome. So as I said, I have, of course, PP Eli that, okay, yeah, PP Roma has the floor. PP Roma.
Thank you. So I was trying to unmute. Thank you.
Okay. I know it's been easy for you, and we thank you for being around. Of course, we have PP, as I said, I take the opportunity of once again, one last time, introducing the full stream of heads of young generation leaders who are in charge of the younger clubs specifically for Ghana. But I have in attendance, of course, so PP Eli, who's the vice chair for Rotaract in Ghana. So my able vice chair for Rotaract in Ghana, PP Alpha Bay, who's in charge of Interact, and of course the vice chair for alumni, PP Jerry Van Dyke. I believe that we have in attendance AG Mause Nyae that we need to acknowledge for the support in this visit, and of course Eddie Charles Boache. My party note would be to say that we have an agenda together with the DG to make sure that there's a smooth relationship with Ghana, Benin, Togo, and Niger for the time that remains, because we know that the district is going to be redistricted very soon. But for the meantime, we have one big district, a big family of Rotary, Rotaract, and Interact, and it's also the alumni, those who have taken part in our programs. And I want to thank all the Rotaractors, Rotaractors president, especially from I think was it Obwasi Okumasi, our good friend who traveled all the way. We are really sorry that we try as much as Kingsley, Rotaractor President Kingsley. We are really sorry once more for this hiccup. We are communicated the fact that it will be online for the COVID measure, and the fact that the DG needed to have a good meeting, not a meeting that will be so not interesting. So we decided to restrict it, first of all, to Rotaractors and Interactor presidents and make it online so that we can connect. And also it's an opportunity for me as chair of young generation for the district to be in attendance and make sure that I share with you, quote unquote, live, I may say. And of course, we have a year to prepare the next phase of the elevation. Very soon, apart from the various responsibilities, you have Rotaractors from community clubs will be paying dues of $5 or $8 per capita, and for university-based clubs will be paying $5. That means that we need to show responsibility. So it's a transition that is also, even once you are in Rotaract, you are taking the next level of responsibility, even financial responsibilities, and you will not always be depending on Rotary clubs. So our role as a committee for the entire district and Ghana specifically is having a good communication and mentorship process. And I thank all the Rotarians who were in attendance. And I would like to give the floor to PP Eli and PP Roma for the next phase. Since PP Roma is in attendance now, I want to take advantage of her, giving her her voice. Because the DG has another meeting, we need to really close soon for the DG to attend another meeting, please.
Okay, PP Roma, you have the floor. Okay, while we wait for.
Thank you. Thank you. I think it's a good forum. I always like forums like this where we get to address our concerns or address issues that is of importance to us. And I think Rotaract is one of our good source of membership. So it's really good that the DG could meet with the Rotaractors and have this discussion. I'm so excited to be here, even though I didn't participate fully, but I'm excited to be part of it. Thank you.
Thank you, Pipi Roma. Our sincerest condolence to you and your family.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Next on the agenda, PPLE, you can take it forward.
Okay, so we can proceed?
Yes, you can proceed. Yeah.
Okay, so we continue with attendance by CP Babbage of the E-Club of Ghana. Attendance, please.
All right, thank you very much, PP Ali. Thank you, DG, for your insightful message and presentation to us all. So in attendance today, we actually have, or we had at the time of taking this attendance, we had 58 members on this platform. And I would like to just give few acknowledgements in attendance. I'll start with our Rotarians, of course, our Honorable DG Rufine, and we have Assistant Governor Mausi. We have Assistant District Secretary Marie, and of course our Vice Chair for Rotaract PPLE, and the Chair himself, CP Adonis. And we have PP Alpha, who is the Vice Chair for Interacts here in Ghana. PP Oga, who has really done well in with the interpretation and all that. We have AG Charles. Yes, and of course, Rotarian PP Roma, who is the Ghana Country Chair for New Generations. And in attendance from the Rotaract office of Ghana, we have our DRRD Huda, IPP Michelle, who is the Vocational Service Chair. We have Rotaractor K, who is the National Secretary. Rotaractor Prescos, who is the Monitoring and Evaluation Director. Rotaractor Daniel, the National Treasurer. DRRE Fred, who is from Laboni. And RP Dennis from RLC and ADRLD. And in clubs that are in attendance, we have the Rotaract Club of Accra Laboni, Rotaract Club of KTU, Rotaract Club of GIJ, Rotaract Club of UDS Temale, RCTA, Rotaract Club of Meridian University, UMAT, Accra East, Aflao, Osu, Oxford Street, Accra South, WA, University of Ghana, Accra Spintex, Tema Meridian, University of Education, Winneba, Obuasi, the E-Club of One World, the E-Club of Ghana, Adenta Central, Adentan, and Kumasi. Please pardon me if I'm not able to acknowledge or recognize your club if you couldn't name or add that to your name. So in attendance for today, these are the people or everyone or the clubs that were in attendance. Thank you very much, PPL.
Okay, thank you very much, CP Babbage. We want to call on Rotaractor RP Kwaku of the Regional Maritime University to give us the Rotaract grace. And then CP Alpha, please stand by for the departing toast. Thank you.
Thank you very much, PPR Ellie. Please, the Rotaract grace. O Lord and giver of all good things, we praise thee for our daily food. May Rotaract friends and Rotaract ways help us to serve thee all our days. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay. All right. So CP Alpha, please give us the departing toast.
Thank you very much, Rotaract Chair PPLE. I hope by now we have our glasses charged, either by water or any drink. Yeah, if you have your Baltic water or any beer, please let's charge our glasses, let's raise it up, let's put our cameras on and drink a toast to Rotaractors in District 9102, Rotarians, and all Rotarians worldwide. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, thank you very much, fellow Rotarians, Rotaractors, guests, and everyone present. This meeting has come to an end, and I would like to thank you all for attending and being so disciplined and orderly. Thank you very much, and I would like CPR needs to have the last word, and then we close.
On behalf of the district team in charge of youth leaders, youth service, I want to thank our DG and thank all the DRD, Yehuda, who has done a great work of coordination, PP Roma for the agenda, and PPLE for chairing, and PP Alpha for the closing toast. Thank you, DG. Merci, DG. And good continuation of your visit to Rotary clubs in Ghana. And we are waiting for you back to Benin after you go to Togo again. Take care. Take care.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye, everyone. I think the room will continue to be open for a while for fellowship, so you can stay and fellowship. Thank you.